Hello all, back with you with another episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake. We've just been dropped off in our apartment by Tifa and have been disturbed by a noise going on next door. Let's first look around the corner for a chest. Alright, we can go up those ladders. Might be skipping ahead here. I'm not too sure how the game plays yet with regards to exploration. If you're always going to have time to explore things, or if you should do it as soon as you get the chance. Looks as though we should have done this straight away, because we might not have a chance to go up there again. Although I imagine we will, because we're only in the slums. So I've got a phoenix down there. Let's just go into this room and see who we're going to be introduced to.
You okay in there? Oh. Coming in.
Here he is again. I think they're really overusing Sephiroth so far. I don't think we even should have seen him until much further into the game.
Cloud, stop!
Get back inside! Get off me!
That's awesome. Ah, we're coming across these guys already.
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Sure.
Yeah, I forgot there was one of those guys in the slums there. I think he was in like a big tube or something. Don't think he was in the black cloak though, I can't remember. It's a good looking game, I must say. I really like the colours there. It's like, I'm into photography, so it's like an old film, a photograph that's been taken with some film, you know what I mean? Like, it has a certain look to it, certain grimy, browny colour. I don't know how else to describe it. Let's see if Tifa's in. He just shrugs his shoulders and shakes his head.
Well now,
This must be the landlady.
I'm Marl, your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had, and if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you and then some.
Okay, so there's a new character, or at least one I don't remember from the original. Played it a few times, so I think I would remember if she was in the original. I think the only character you really have referenced from Tifa is her martial arts mentor, who I cannot remember the name of.
The Watch is saying they're gonna step up their game.
Until they
Searching
get
for
reactor
candidates.
one
Is
back up.
that who Wedge mentioned? The merchant?
Let's just have a look around.
What does he sell again?
I imagine we'll just hit a bunch of dead ends. Seems to be fairly linear.
Warning. Gate broken. Fiends in area. Exercise
Yeah.
caution. No reason to check it out. Not my problem.
Like I said, it does seem to be fairly linear, which I'm actually fine with. I prefer more linear games to big open world ones. I like things like Skyrim and Fallout, but mostly I prefer linear games because they're just easier to play and switch off a bit more.
Even our facilities are starting to look a little run down, don't you think?
There might be the odd chest lying around that we can go grab. There's one. A bottle of ether, that's always well worth having. I remember ether. That's a good way to kill yourself. I remember ether being fairly rare in the original one, and at some points in the game it could be quite a struggle if you were reliant on magic quite a lot. Now, I'm already disorientated. I can't remember where 7th Heaven is. I don't think it's in this direction, but we'll have a look around anyway. Yeah, there's a hell of a lot to explore around here.
Don't take your eyes off it.
So, what have we got here? Ah, that's 7th Heaven, isn't it? So we've just stumbled across it by accident. I thought there was supposed to be a map of some kind in the game. Where are we? System. It's not in system, surely. Maybe it is. Options. Gameplay. Mini-map. Oh, so there is supposed to be a mini-map. Static and dynamic dictates the direction that it turns in or doesn't turn in. Yeah, that thing on top isn't a mini-map, it's just a waypoint marker. Anyway, let's just get on with meeting our friends in 7th Heaven.
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Huh?
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the area has one. Folks love them because they practically eliminate the rotten egg smell. Honestly, they make us more money than this place. And it's easy money too. We bring new filters, collect the old ones, and get paid. What?
Give me a break. I'm not a salesman. I'm a soldier.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay. What do you say? Please?
Let's get this over with.
Great. And while we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour.
What a chump. Yeah, he does behave differently with Tifa, which you do see in Advent Children. So I do like that about the two of them. He behaves a lot differently. That's cool as well. The lighting's really good. Speaking of photography and cinematography, I noticed that as soon as you came into the room, it was almost like an ISO boost. It would come into the room, it would initially be dark and then it'd brighten up, similar to what a camera would do. And then you look out there, it's really overexposed because that's where the sunlight is. And then as we go out, the exposure will change.
Go ahead
And
and
it'll dip back down.
Seeing
Like
as you
that.
didn't bring any luggage,
I do
I'll
like
guess
that.
you
It
stuff
acts
you
like a
need.
camera does.
Thanks.
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after. Barrett's out making his rounds too.
As long as I get it all today.
You may hear music near shops and certain characters as you approach the source. Music icon appear. Oh, I see. So you can collect iconic music discs, or yeah, iconic music discs, and then play them, I assume. But where's that music coming from? Okay, it's around here somewhere.
No worries, we've got anything.
The screen's really dark on my side. Just hang on. I've got my screen brightness up, but it's looking pretty dark on the actual gameplay. Let's go brightness. Yeah, it might not look as moody and everything, but it's just going to make it easier. Hang on, did that even register? But it's just going to make it easier for me to play and not walk past certain things. There we go, +6.
Possibly be looking for.
There we go, that's easier. Now then, is it coming from in here?
Hey there.
Yeah, I think it is.
Here to change out your water filter.
Tifa, baby, how you doing? Been waiting for you to... Wait, who's he?
Cloud's in charge of collections.
Yeah, the NPC models don't look anywhere
Sounds
near
like
as
a pretty
good.
sweet gig. If you ever need someone to fill in, I'm your man.
In your dreams, maybe.
Huh?
Cloud! Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Suppose I could take a look.
Okay, yes, so we do have merchants in the game, clearly. No weapons or accessories. They do have materia, though. Let's take a look at the materia. Oh, it's actually called healing materia. Right, and then they've got fire, ice, lightning. Barrett had the lightning. We don't have ice yet. Deadly dodge is what we picked up on the surface earlier on. Was that on the surface? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? So anyway, let's go with ice materia. How much gil do I have? Where does it say how much gil we have? In the bottom left. Oh yeah, we can afford it, so let's definitely go for that. And then lightning, Barrett has, like we said. And then with R2 and L2 you can flip between materia and items in this case. And prelude is... Oh, you buy the discs, alright, so let's buy that. It's only 50 gil. Then antidote, I have a feeling we're going to need against those ghoul things. So let's just get 5 of those. And that should see us through just fine. I was playing Dragon Quest XI recently, and you've got to...
If you're ever in the market for anything else, drop on by. Especially if Tifa's with you.
We'll see you around, okay? And let us know when your filter next needs changing.
Yeah, the water obviously has a lot of sulfur in it because of the eggy smell that they're referring to. But yeah, on Dragon Quest XI you have to actually move the items from your item bag and equip them onto each character, which I really don't like. So I really like the fact that there's just a pool of items
He's a regular.
that anyone can just use.
Back up here and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please?
I just realised as well, actually, not only were there rats crawling on the floor there, let me just have a look. I didn't get a chance. Yeah, there's rodents on the floor. Just to give you an idea of the cesspit that these people are living in. The item that we picked up on the surface as well, that didn't really seem to do anything. Yeah, power wrist guards. That looks like what Tifa's wearing. That like red and black. So maybe it's something to do with her. I don't think there's any particular stat boost. Yeah, we'll try equipping those on Tifa later when she joins our party, inevitably.
My husband decided to go to the station and see if...
Nothing to report. Maintaining surveillance.
Hey, Marl. Got some filters for ya.
Tifa, my dear, dear girl. Oh, what's he doing here?
Working?
Be nice. Cloud's helping me with collections.
You better take care of her.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you. No charm, no wit. Big sword, but no skills.
I've got skills.
Be nice.
Cut her head off.
I'm doing my best.
You're looking awfully glum. Are you getting enough sleep? A good long rest will cure anything, I tell you.
A tried and true lesson for life on the ground floor. Am I right?
That you are. Now, your money.
Thanks, Marl. You take care of yourself.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Taking a break at the rest spot recovers all your HP and MP as usual. Include your own bed. Blue benches next to vending machines and other locations. Okay. So, right, blue benches, so we need to remember that. When we next need to recover things, so maybe when... I don't know if there's going to be any kind of world map. I mean, I don't think in this game we're going to leave Midgar. So we're probably not going to have use of tents and things like that.
Marl's great. She helped get me set up back in the day.
You been here a while now?
5 years, give or take. But never mind that. We've got to get you your money. Last stop is the weapons store.
Trains don't start moving again.
Wanting to avoid the discussion about Nibelheim being burnt down there, I dare say.
Hey, if it isn't Tifa.
You here for the filter?
Hey! That last filter didn't do shit!
We're so sorry about that. Hopefully this one will work better.
Save your excuses and get out!
All right. If you could just settle your bill, we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me for your busted-ass goods?
My associate handles payment disputes.
Think you can mosey up in here and have it your way?
Pretty please.
Thank you very much. Seeing as we're done with our rounds and you've got a small fortune now, why not take a gander at the weapons?
Well, when will Barrett be back with the rest?
Before we open up tonight. It'll be a while yet, so... what do you want to do?
Don't really know.
In that case, I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it? If you're serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know, you know?
Never a truer word said.
Life on the ground floor.
Yep. Connections get you jobs. Jobs build your rep. And more rep gets you better connections.
How do I start?
Why not help out the neighborhood watch? They're mostly volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office, so let's head up top.
No better way to keep you and your family safe than with a weapon of your own. Come and check out our
We just-
selection. Speak with our friendly staff to find the perfect weapon
We just totally
for you
did
and
this
your
guy, by
needs.
the way. If the filter really was crap.
Huh? I ain't got nothing for a punk-ass bitch like you! Get on out of here!
Oh, it's not very nice, is it?
I wonder. Think there's any way they can make our guns a little bit lighter?
Okay, so it's obviously a
No better way to
weapons
keep you
dealer,
and your
but we
family
can't
safe
buy
than
anything
with a
from them
weapon of
yet.
your own. Come and check out our selection.
Which direction are we going in here?
We gotta do something about the monsters on Scrap Boulevard.
I'll head on down there first.
This is where we went before, isn't it? Yeah, there's the chest that we opened up.
Huh. Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Huh? Oh, hey, Cloud. Looking to join the neighborhood watch?
That depends. What does this neighborhood watch do?
Lots of stuff, really. Our top priority is taking care of any beasts that wander into town. That, and teaching the locals how to defend themselves.
Like they say, the only one who will look out for you is you.
Cloud's a great fighter, but only we know that. If no one knows him, no one will hire him. Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
Truth be told, we could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example... Aha! What about your sword? I could mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What? You some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear. Come on. At least let me show you how it's done.
Okay, so we can mod weapons in this game apparently. But surely you're not stuck with the Buster Sword the whole way through. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do this. Enhancing weapons, begin tutorial. Unlocks weapon skills, and you can enhance weapons and unlock weapon skills through upgrade weapons. First, select the character whose weapon you'd like to upgrade. Press X to select Cloud. The number to the right of each weapon is the max SP value. Okay, yeah, I don't really, I can't really retain information by reading it, I'm more visual. So I'll probably just flick through it later and try and get a grasp of it. Press X. Number next to it is the amount of SP you can spend on it. Right, so how do you earn the SP? You just get that at the same time as you get XP, I'm guessing. Alright, so there's like a sphere grid system. 4 weapons. So I wonder if every weapon you ever unlock all becomes, they all become as good as each other the more you upgrade them, and they've all got different attributes. Weapon skills can unlock with skill points, and every weapon has its own pool. Okay. So we've got Enhanced Punisher, so that will up the damage of the Punisher ability, I'm guessing. Attack power +5, that would be the one to go for, I would think. Magic attack power, okay. Max HP, oh, that's not terrible. But we'll go with attack power first. Where does it say the SP cost? That is 4, and we've got 10 SP in the top right, okay. So yeah, we go down to 6, obviously. We'll take... Oh wow, this is not easy to select. There we go. 5% boost isn't terrible. Yeah, I think I would rather even take the 100 HP boost, and we'll have to leave it there. So there's only 4 skills to choose from, of course, at the moment, and I imagine we'll see more skills unlocked with that weapon. You can automate SP allocation by selecting a weapon and pressing triangle to change the weapon upgrade settings. Okay. I'd rather just do it manually, to be honest. When the character levels up and the max XP of the When the character levels up, the max SP of their weapon is increased, and the weapon levels up. Okay, is it only... Yeah, it's only the equipped weapon, it's not all the weapons that you have, so you would have to level up with different weapons equipped in order to upgrade your weapons. Yeah, so there's obviously going to be a cap on the actual weapons, but you will be able to upgrade all of them, I imagine, so this is a means of making use of the infamous Buster Sword in the late game, I would have thought.
All set. Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
Thanks.
We'll do you one better. Spread the word to everyone who'll listen about the new merc in town.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone they don't know.
I'll march through the streets singing your praises, even on an empty stomach.
So, where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Hey, Cloud, I'll come with.
No, I've got this.
But you don't know the way, do you?
Lead on.
Sure thing. I know these streets better than anyone.
Alright, so we've got Tifa in our party now, so we'll try and put that... What was it? It was an accessory, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, she's got some materia. I don't think we can just... Oh, that's good. So you can cycle through all the accessories and equipment and stuff, and if it's already equipped to someone, then you can just move it to them, so you don't have to go and unequip it from Cloud first, so that's a nice feature. I still don't know what this does though. Yeah, the game increases strength by 5%. Yeah, so I don't think it did that for Cloud. I think it only does it for her. So we've got a certain piece of equipment that are only for particular people. Let's put the ice materia on her as well. I'll try to. There we go. And then we've got Chakra Materia. So this is new to the remake. Allows you to restore your own HP and cure poison with chakra. The amount restored is relative to the damage received, and more is restored the lower your HP. Okay. Not too sure what chakra is, but it must be something to do with... Oh no, Cloud's doing it there in the thing to the right there. Okay, so we have to figure out what chakra is as the game progresses. Don't think we can break these. No, pressing the attack button we can't break those. So let's have a look around the corner. In the original game there was a save point over here. It's cool that they've used like the same room designs and stuff. The same ones as the original game. Alright, is Tifa going to lead the way, or is she just going to stay in there? Well, we've got a waypoint marker anyway, so we'll try and...
Past the barricades, supposed to keep the monsters out. Anyway, we should prepare, just in case.
Yeah, we've already got antidotes and stuff, and Tifa can cure poison with that Chakra Materia. So I think we'll be alright. Just following the waypoint marker.
Here's Scrap Boulevard.
I can see why monsters would feel right at home.
And the more we pile up, the more they show up. And there's our first challenger. Show me what you got.
Yeah, I remember. Okay. Getting jumped on already. I'm just mashing the attack button here and spinning the analog stick around, but didn't really seem to do all that much there, to be honest.
Enough. Keep it together.
Now, I want to see what it's like to play with Tifa. Close range combat, normal attack, so hold it down for a single powerful blow, so that's the same as Cloud. Yeah, okay, so nothing really special about controlling her thus far, I don't think. Alright, I'll switch to Tifa straight away next time. We can try and actually play with her.
So that's what a soldier looks like in action.
This was just a warm-up.
I'll bet. Let's keep at it.
So straight over to Tifa, and then we've got Whirling Uppercut. Okay, try and lock it on first. As Tifa, you can press triangle to execute the Whirling Uppercut, as we just have. To access more advanced techniques, you must use Unbridled Strength to increase your Chi level. Okay, so is this to do with Chakra? At level 2, you will execute Omni Strike. At level 3, so this is a reference to the like the combo in her limit break in the first game, I imagine. So we just have to keep attacking and building up her her special ability, I think. So it'll go from Whirling Uppercut to something different. Yeah, so we need to just fight a big boss basically, or something with more HP, in order to build up her special attacks and chain a bunch of stuff off. Like I said, as we play the game more, we'll have more opportunity to do things like that.
Deal with that.
Let me handle this. See ya.
never really liked playing with Tifa in the first game, but she is fun on this one. I like how quick she is.
You're good at this.
I always prefer
Charging
faster
in like
enemies.
it's nothing.
You too. It's a little surprising.
Well, I've been here 5 years now. If you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. By the way, that one's gonna be on the test.
This a lesson?
Gotta learn if you're gonna stick around. Okay, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, I always like faster characters than hulking slow ones like Barrett. They keep pushing the fact that she's been there 5 years as well, so that's obviously in reference to, well, to something later on in the game. So we're just going round in a big circle here, apparently. Not exactly sure how you... I think maybe you're supposed to switch characters. Yeah. I was spinning the analog stick around and hitting the attack button, but it's not knocking the enemy off me there. So I think maybe we're supposed to change characters and help each other.
Of course not. Even so, folks will be grateful for the peace and quiet in the meantime. A win's a win, you know?
True.
Trust me, it'll do wonders for your rep. Right. Let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
Get these Shinra boxes first. So that's that mission done. That was pretty easy. We got... Ah, hang on. What's in here? Ah, is that some materia? That's nice. Yeah. We obtained... Okay, ice materia, so we didn't need to buy that, but it doesn't hurt to have more. And then I'm immediately disorientated again. So that was the initial divide, wasn't it? Yeah, it is difficult because it's in the slums and everything's grey and brown and dank. Everything looks the same. And there aren't many like waypoints really. I suppose that thing could have been a waypoint for us. But yeah, I'll have to pay attention to landmarks and things like that.
Doesn't look like a merc.
I just wanted to see what he looks like.
That sword's massive.
Just laughing at the people that were passing by. Now then, where the hell are Wedge and Biggs?
Searching for candidates.
There were some ladders to climb up, weren't there? Don't we have to get up there?
I hear you sell swords.
Got new numbers for monster slaying this month. Check them out.
Do mercenaries do roofs?
You hear someone got rid of all the monsters on...
Back already?
Got every last one too. Now the slums should be safe.
You guys are machines.
Good job. Meanwhile, we told everyone we could about you.
So I heard. I've got to ask.
They were quick too.
What did you tell them?
It's all right. All you gotta do is keep up the good work. It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way?
Good.
No idea. Didn't actually bother to check that
Glad
because
to
I
hear
wanted
it.
to play with Tifa.
Seems like the perfect fit for you.
Yeah. We've been through a lot.
You okay?
That's where more prequel knowledge comes in.
I'm fine.
Been meaning to ask. After you left the village...
It's a long story.
I've got time. Why don't you tell me all about it while we try to rustle up some more work for you?
That sounds great. I'll come too.
Oh, no you won't.
What?
Run along now, you two.
Sorry,
Go on.
maybe next time.
No fair.
Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years. You'd be a third wheel.
Hey, before we get back to it, why don't you check out the weapons?
No need.
Come on, the dealer's probably heard all about you by now. Might treat you better.
I don't know about that.
Alright, well, I did want to go and
You hear someone got rid of all
have a look at the weapons and the accessories and stuff, so let's try and work that out. This way marker is pretty tough to decipher, to be honest. Is it that? Oh, weapons. Dead giveaway.
Hold up. Heard there's a merc that'll take on any monster. You the man?
Word spreads fast around here.
What if I am?
Sorry,
He's got a
about
very short
before.
memory span as well.
I get antsy when business is slow. Man in your line of work needs weapons, no? Why not try that one on for size? Yours on the house. Badass like you rocking my weapons is good advertising. Think about it.
Fine.
Or if you want to take a look at something else.
Just a look.
Alright, so can we sell him back the iron sword that we just got? No, we can't sell weapons. Alright, that's interesting actually. So we can't sell weapons. Maybe because the iron sword is part of a storyline or something like that. Anyway, just looking over at the clock, and we're at the 37.5 minute mark, so that's longer than we would usually go, but gonna leave it there, and we'll take a look at the weapons and everything in the next video, so hopefully you can join me for that and more Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm tribalkai on the eedi-H channel. Thank you for watching.